more thing I also sort of like discover is that how much your ability to relax is actually on par with your understanding, you
Yeah,
see.
yeah, yeah. Correct.
So
Correct. Yes, that is very good. Yeah. Yeah, your ability to relax depends on your understanding. Yeah. Yeah.
because like what you always mentions, um, silent the mind and don't do anything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just a few words, but
yeah,
tell you what, brother, it required a lot of understanding. You see,
Yeah. To really understand them. Yeah.
it sounds simple, you see, but it's not. It's
Yeah, because it's very profound. Very profound. Only the cultivator understand. Uh, just silence your mind, relax. Don't try to know. Don't do anything. The problem with human being is they don't listen to the words to develop the understanding and just do. They go and think, what type of meditation is this? Huh? Don't do anything. Don't try to know. Then what am I doing? Sleeping. Because people cannot understand. So they are down. They lack faith. That's why they cannot penetrate. That's why I say meditation has to be developed or done with understanding. When you understand, then you will know how to do. Why do I say silent the mind? Because when you silent the mind, you don't think, isn't it? So what is sati? Awareness before the thinking, before the perception, before the knowing. So how to become aware? Silent, relax, and maintain awareness. Don't try to know. When you try to know, you create thought. When you try to do, also you create thought. Who is doing? The thought is doing. So trying to know and trying to do is all by the mundane mind, which is the thought process. That's why to be in the state of silent inner awareness, your thought must cease. And for your thought to cease, the best way is to relax into whatever mind state that arises. Then just let things be and maintain awareness. Just aware, finish. Aware, finish. Whatever that arises at your senses, the sixth sense door, when it arises, let it arise. Don't resist, don't control. Just let it be. Thought arise, let it arise. It will cease. Whatever that is of the nature to arise is of the nature to cease. So just silently observe that and let it happen. Then you'll start to develop deep, clear understanding of what nature is. Everything within nature follows this law of dependent origination. Dependent on certain condition, things arise. When the condition is to be, that phenomenon is to be, then you realize everything is dependent originating, condition arising, causal phenomena. He know you, he know me, no reality. Everything is just a condition arising phenomenon, supported by condition, sustained by condition. When supporting conditions is to be, is to be. Then when you come to understand that very clearly, then you realize the phenomenal world is a phenomenal world of consciousness, supported by condition, nothing else. That's why the Buddha called it the conditioned world. The conditioned world is what Paticca Samuppada is all about. So within the conditioned world, we have so many things, the Dhamma, life, existence, law of karma, law of mind, law of truth, everything. But out of the conditioned world, there is the unconditioned. The Buddha say, it is not because of the existence of the unconditioned world, escape from the conditioned world will be impossible. So that statement is very powerful, very clear. Escape from the conditioned world is not possible if there does not exist the unconditioned. That's why this unconditioned is so different from the conditioned world. The unconditioned world is that nature within. We cannot talk about it. There is beyond word, beyond thought. There is nothing inside there. That's why it's true suchness, tathata. That reality, that nature. That's why I always say it's an awareness nature. It's not a being. It cannot come out and live life. But that nature can be realized. Your awareness nature can be with it. Where that is the first thing that comes out from the source. Then from there, all of the creation starts. So you have to see that awareness nature, then develop the wisdom, then silence everything and let it cease to realize the unconditioned or nibbana, the oneness nature within. Then everything becomes clear. Then from there, if there is condition for your form and mind to continue to arise, then it will come up. Then it will create all of the movement that is needed to animate the form and mind again. Then you become alive again. That's why when you enter the cessation, the form and mind ceases. Even the pure awareness also gone completely still. And you cannot talk about it because there is no mind, nothing, no word, nothing inside that. It's just that nature that ceases itself. Then it enters the unconditioned. So this unconditioned is not to be analyzed or reasoned or use thought to try to comprehend. It's beyond thought, beyond mind. That's why this one, there is no mind, nothing. You cannot talk about it, you cannot describe it. It is beyond all this. So this understanding is to be realized. The form and mind that sees, that goes into this, is a realization. That's why this is pacitang, to be realized by the wise, each for themselves. They will go through the cessation. They will experience this unconditioned state.